Welcome to the Home Depot SEC on CBS. Moments ago, the Tiger walk. It allows the faithful of Auburn University one last chance to urge the players on. The men of Troy will not march into the fray unescorted. Members of the band are here, as well as members of the student body. And a flyby, 3 of the pilots of the 4 Harrier jets, graduates of Auburn University. It's the Home Depot SEC on CBS. A couple of top-ranked teams. The Trojans of USC against the Tigers of Auburn. What about Southern California?
We got to start with a quarterback. They've got a new quarterback in sophomore, Matt Leinart. And I like what Pete Carroll has told him. He said, hey, Matt, don't think about replacing Carson Palmer, the Heisman Trophy winner. You're succeeding him. He won the job in the summer, clearly, by being a great decision maker and managing the football team. He's got to keep his poise here in Auburn today and find a way to get the ball in the hands of his dynamite playmakers on the outside. 2 wide receivers, senior Kerry Colbert and sophomore Mike Williams. For USC to have a chance to win, these 2 guys have to have big gains. And the beauty of having 2 great wide receivers, a defense can scheme to take away 1. Very difficult to take away 2.
3 wideouts, 2 to the right. Campbell, straight drop back, gets protection. Now has to scamper to his right, in and out, intercepted. Picked off by the freshman Darnell Bing. Number 20 makes the first big play of his career. The ball tipped, and Darnell Bing with the pick.
And watch the pressure that USC is going to get with their front 4. They just rushed 4, and they forced Campbell out of the pocket. And then this is dangerous, throwing back across his body, and the ball was actually tipped by Kevin Arbette.
Last year, the totality of his playing experience behind Carson Palmer. He had 2 snaps against Colorado. He had 3 series against Oregon and 1 snap against UCLA. Here's Leinart deep in the end zone. Touchdown! Matt Leinart's first completion as a collegian goes for a touchdown.
And he went to the right guy. A huge wide receiver. Mike Williams is 6'5" and every bit of 230 pounds. He was in the slot. He ran the slant. And he's a huge target in there. He's as big as most tight ends. Take a look now what Matt Leinart sees. Now remember, he's 6'5", so he's got good sight. And he throws to a 6'5".
Returns 6 starters from a year ago. Very tough to run against. And Udeze, Patterson, Sean Cody off of a knee injury, and Omar Nazel, a terrific front 4. Grudegood, Lofa Tatupu, and Melvin Simmons are the linebackers. And the secondary, you've already met Darnell Bing. He's joined by Arbette, Leach, and Marcel Ullman. Pete Carroll, 3rd year head coach, Southern California. 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Here's Herschel Dennis. Got some room. Rodgers gets up with him, but a big gain on 1st down and 10. Introduce you to the Trojan offense. The offensive line, Jacob Rodgers, all Pac-10. Vandermeer, Rodgers has been hurt with a foot injury. Katnick also missed much of the 2-a-days. Herschel Dennis, Lee Webb in the backfield. Mike Williams, Kerry Colbert, the wideouts. And the tight end, he's actually calling the plays. On 2nd down after the loss of 3, Campbell has to head right. He's in trouble again.
This defense is fast. Guy who was able to pick it up quickly.
3rd and 5. Quick setup, pass complete to the tight end, Dominic Byrd, and he's now equaled the number of catches he had all of last season. Now on 1st down, draw play, Bush breaks the first contact and picks up a couple. Reggie Bush, really a sensation in 2-a-days this fall.
I think he's the real deal. I mean, they've got 3 outstanding-looking freshmen, and this guy is the flashiest. I mean, of all the good backs that we'll see on the field today, this guy's probably the fastest. I mean, he was a great sprinter in high school, and he has the ability to take it to the end zone every time he touches it. The other 2 freshmen for USC, Lendale White and Chauncey Washington, are more pounding-type running backs. This guy is flashy.
2nd down, 7. The only setback is Bush. Here comes the blitz. Leinart pumps once, Looks deep, left side. There's Williams. And it's just about impossible. He is so big. And Mike Williams has a first down at the 10-yard line.
Well, he's a huge target, but credit that USC offensive line. They picked up the blitz, no problem. And Matt Leinart, again, he's 6'5", so he's able to stay in there. Watch the blitz come and watch the offensive lineman just kind of sink in and stone them all. And Leinart's able to stay right in there and make the clean throw to Mike Williams. And again, that's a little bit to him already. One for a touchdown.
Ryan Killeen from 28 yards away. And it's good.
Hugh Null's guessing right.
Here comes the corner blitz. Campbell in jail. And Jill Arrington. Here's Leinart. Goes back to his right and makes the catch. And Mike Williams is free all the way to the 25-yard line. Leinart with a quick setup again. Boy, he does look sharp. There's Williams. And a poor effort at tackling.
Play smart and know what I got to do, play by play. I can't, think about the crowd or think about what they're doing. I just got to focus in on what my job is and leading my team, and, that's what I plan on doing.
Handoff up the middle. Dennis, spin move. Donnie Young, number 10 this year, judged by some who specialize in that sort of thing, is the best in the country. Bush, Chauncey, Washington, Lendale White. Lendale comes from suburban Denver area. Played at Denver South and Littleton Chatfield there and became the all-time leading rusher in Colorado with Pete Carroll.
Well, Coach Carroll, you were able to take control of this ball game early, take the crowd out of it. How pleased are you with the poise of Matt Leinart?
Well, I think Matt's done a nice job. I don't feel like we've taken this crowd out of it or controlled anything yet. We're sure hoping we can come back and play a heck of a second half. Looking forward to seeing these guys come back and respond after halftime like we have in the past. So it'll tell the story today, but we have a great opportunity here, that's for sure.
All right, Coach, good luck. Vern, back to you.
All right, Jill, thank you. Matt Leinart for the first half. 8 of 13, 74 yards, and a touchdown. We'll return to Jordan-Hare Stadium right after these messages. Quite cool in the cockpit. He'll open with a pass. Flips it out to Dominique Byrd, and Byrd gets a block from Gunther. Now he's got a downfield block from Justin Wyatt, and it is a huge gain. Dennis gets the handoff, the first down inside the 25-yard line.
Great push up front by the SC offensive line. Around out at USC.
He's in his third season as the USC head coach. First gained national prominence as a head coach with the Jets and the New England Patriots. 42-yard effort. Easily. Day as Matt Leinart had in his first start as a collegian. All in all, pretty good.
Very efficient. And this is why he won the job. He made good decisions. He managed the offense. He got the ball in the hands of the playmakers. He did it all summer, and he's doing it tonight. He's made very few mistakes, either mentally or physically, in this game so far. It hasn't been brilliant in terms of numbers, but it's been very effective.
He's the only setback. Two tight ends. And Campbell rolling out. Catches the ball after it slipped out of his hand. Grudegood was. Campbell will try to throw on second down. He's got Obamanu wide open, and Obamanu almost fumbles. It is loose.
Well, Marcel Allman hit him and knocked the ball loose, and it's a scrum right now. Who is strongest at the bottom of the pile, and it looks like the Trojans got it.
Recovers the fumble.
It's a good throw. It's a good catch by Obamanu, but watch the hit by Marcel Allman, number 8. Or it was Grudegood. I'm sorry. Grudegood hit him first, and then Allman came in and ripped the ball out, and Bing comes up with the fumble. We saw Grudegood on the sack. Now we see him in pass coverage with the big hit. A physical, aggressive, fast defense that is totally put the Auburn offense in disarray.
2 for 2 tonight. Just inside the right upright. Campbell knocked down for a loss at the 40-yard line.
First, Jason Campbell out of the pocket that time. There he comes again.
There he comes. Lawan Ramsey. Campbell fumbles, and Ramsey got there. Lawan Ramsey, he is the only player on this Southern California team with Alabama ties. He was born in this state and moved to California when he was 3 years old. And on cue, he makes the sack.
Well, he's coming from the outside, and he just runs right by the tight end, and that's the backup tackle, Jonathan Palmer, who is in the game for Marcus McNeil, and he was late on the switch, and he didn't pick up that rush from the backside. Ramsey stripped the ball out, and SC recovered.
It's now recovered by Southern California. Dennis hit at the line, breaks free, touchdown!
Affecting USC, but it also is affecting the home team. Missed tackles, can't get off blocks, tired defense.
So the beginning of the 10-yard chain. Campbell got him again.
A lot about Matt Leinart tonight and his poise and his first start. There was so much made this summer of a new quarterback coming to the USC campus, John David Booty from Shreveport Evangel High School in Louisiana. Very unique story, and a lot of people speculated that he would come in and compete, and one of the reasons he came as early as he did was because he had a chance to compete, but Matt Leinart clearly won the job. John David Booty's going to be an outstanding quarterback.
Graduated from Evangel Academy a year early. Here is Mike Williams out of a tackle and then out of bounds with a gain all the way out to the 44-yard line. Well, John David Booty was scheduled to play his senior season at Evangel. This is the school that also featured his brother Josh Booty. His dad Johnny Booty was the coach, one of the coaches there, and was released back in the spring. And John David Booty needed only one course, an English course, to graduate early. He took it in the summer and went out to Southern California, and many believe he is the quarterback of the future. There's Matt Castle. Pat Hayden, of course, not a Heisman winner, but a Rhodes Scholar, and one of the good guys. I get to sit next to some smart guys at times, you know.
He's smarter than me.
It's in his first game of the 2003 season. On third down, Leinart got it. 2003. In '69, a Heisman Trophy winner, selected number 1. It was O.J. Simpson. They had Wild Bunch 1 back then, a returning all-conference tackle, Sid Smith, in '69. But how about the last line?
Yeah.
Ohio State was the defending national champs in '69.
Yeah, that's freaky.
First down and 10. Nice run up the middle. Over the ball. Toss right. Chauncey Washington, number 25.
Abu from the 1969 season, the 2003 season. Could it be a championship year? As we look at another hard run for USC.
In 2 weeks, we'll be back with South Carolina at Georgia. And here's another run. Auburn.
A great win for USC.
Ryan Killeen, number 16. 3-0 the final. Matt Leinart, our player of the game, 17 of 30, 189 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. It all was about